you're gonna have to learn. Like, people who don't hear must feel. Honestly, when I turned my head, seen her mom and her aunt. Like, her mom and aunt just came out of nowhere. She did that. I'm like, nah, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I'm gonna beat her. I was like, she stole something from me. And when I turned my head to the door, guess who came out? Hey guys, it's your girl A to the K, K to the A, K Ashley or Ashley K, and I'm here with the story time, my first story time, guys. Disclaimer, I just want to say this doesn't define who we are today. We are different people. I'm just gonna say in general because I don't know how everybody is, but I hope everybody's different. And this is from the past, so to identify who we are today. I just want to say that, and we'll get into the story time. Well, let's say 2016. I remember 2016. Summertime. So what, I was like 14, 15? Yeah, I'm gonna say 14, 15, yeah. So basically, let me just give you a backstory. So basically, I graduated elementary school, so grade 8. So after when I graduated grade 8, I moved to Brampton. So I was away from the area I used to live. So all my friends, everybody was gone, like I moved. So that summer, I went to my dad's. So I was out there for the summer. I'm just gonna give this person a name. What should I call this person? Okay, I'm gonna call her Madeline. I'll just give names, you guys. I'll just give names. So me and Madeline always used to chill. Chilled every day. I was always at her house. Like, we chilled. We went everywhere together. Like, went to parties, like everywhere. Also, the next person, Patricia. So me, Madeline, Patricia, we always used to hang. Like, it was just always three of us. Like, we always went everywhere together. So we had this group of friends. Like, it was more of us together. We were all friends. Oh, we had, what should I name this one? Christina. I'm just gonna name Christina. So Christina, yeah, so we're all friends. Even Christina went to our school. We were all friends. So one day, I went to Madeline's house, like I always do. I told Madeline, come to your house. She said, okay. Like, I always went to Madeline's house, so it wasn't even a problem. Like, just another day of me going to her house this summer. So I went to Madeline's house, and I'm just there chilling. And after, I think we went to Patricia. So Patricia lived below Madeline. So we went to Patricia's house. We were chilling. I was making snaps, fun, We're just having fun. We heard a knock, and after, everybody just started whispering, "Is that Christina?" I'm like, I was confused. I'm gonna be so honest. I was confused. So like, okay, Christina. Whatever the reason was, they didn't want her inside. Basically, I don't know if they didn't want her inside, but we just didn't open the door, right? But also, just remember, we were blasting music before even the door knocked. Like, you could hear us. I knew she couldn't hear us. Okay, but let me tell you this. Right, we didn't open the door, and I know that sounds bad. Like, it does sound bad. Like, oh, now look at it. Like, we should never done that. Now, I'm gonna be honest. We should never done that. But I didn't tell Master to open the door. Just remember, I didn't tell them that. I didn't say nothing. I didn't even know they didn't want her in. I'm just here to be here. Like, you know what I mean? Basically, that happened. I'm just like, yay. After we carry on, she left after that. So Christine, after we're chilling, I think like 2 minutes later, 3 minutes, Christina's mom called Madeline. And Christina's mom was like, why didn't you guys let Christina in? And why you guys let her in? Like, she was like, why you guys let her in? I think she said she was crying. We're like, oh shit. We're like, oh shit. Oh my god, it sounds bad, but like, listen. She basically told her mom, right? And she called Madeline. After that happened, I don't know what Madeline said to the mom, but I don't know if she said I wasn't home or I wasn't there. I don't know what it was, I forgot. But anyway, that happened, and after the night came to a conclusion. So I was going home, or I was taking the bus home. I went home and I seen a post. Christina, she made a note basically saying her side of the story, what happened. So basically, she gave us fake names. So I remember the name. I was Aki, Madeline with Mango, and Patricia with Peanut. So even the story, she said how she went to Madeline's house, and Madeline's bro told her that she's at Patricia's house, right? And after, she also said how basically we didn't let her in. She knocked, we didn't let her in. I think Patricia told, I think somebody opened the door and said, oh, I wasn't home. I think her sister, I don't know, something between, but we just didn't let her in, right? We just didn't let her in. So after, Even the story, Aki didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Aki, even the story I'm reading this, Aki didn't do nothing. Aki did not do nothing. He texted one of them and said, can I come around? I think one of them said, nah, they're not home. Something between those lines, I think. Because she seen my snap, so I think that's why she came. But at the same time, it's not my crib. You didn't talk to my bro. I had no involvement. Like, I have, like, as a whole, yes, what we did was wrong. I'm not gonna say what we did wasn't wrong. But as individuals, and you just see under the comments, her comments, right?
It's like, oh, them girls are fake. You shouldn't be friends with them.
After that whole thing, nobody said nothing. Like, all of us, I don't think nobody messaged her. Nobody said nothing to her. Like, we just let it be. After I think like 2, 3, 4 minutes, I want to say, after we seen it, right? That time in 2016, they were exposing pages and people had groups. Everybody had like group names, and there were group names. Like, they were just these, the dance crew group. Like, everybody had group names, and we were the BP. Guess what it is? What do you mean? Body positive, right? Deep it. Body positive. Okay. After we all got a request, all of us, cause that it's like a shade room for Toronto people, basically a bootleg shade room everywhere. So this basically a new shade room came up, and they follow all of us, like all of us. After the caption, like they made a post like, what's happening with the BP group? Can you imagine this? People have time, man. She's like, it said, what's happening with the BP group? Da 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 da. I don't know. It said basically used that her story and said what's happening, because I don't know who put two together supposedly, and they knew it was us, but okay. And after, Patricia put LOL and Madeline put LOL. So I put LOL under the picture where our thing is. I'm like, LOL. Stop. I said LOL, just LOL, no mix, no nothing. I didn't even say, I said LOL like everybody else did. When I said LOL, the page was like, you horse. I'm like, huh? I was confused. I'm like, huh? This page called me a horse. I'm like, like, where does this come from? Do I know you? Like, who is this? After Christina message put, like, she commented, said, what's funny, Ashley? I'm like, this. I'm like, I was like, LOL, this is funny. I don't understand why I was catching heat. Like, nobody said nothing to Patricia or Madeline, but I'm like, okay. And she like, Christina was like, what's funny? I'm like, LOL, this. She started arguing with me. I don't know how it started, but I was like, I don't know, she says shut up to me or something like that. And after, I'm just like, LOL, and I said, oh, that's why you tell your mom everything, right? Because she called her mom, so I'm just like, that's why you tell your mom everything, along those lines. And after, she just like, oh, you're stupid, and then she would just try to come there. The page called me a fat bitch, something along those like fat. So I was confused, why is this page coming at me? Like, I don't understand why this page coming at me. Like, you think these pages are neutral. Usually when we see these pages, them pages are not beefing. They're just there for the mix. They're not talking. They're not coming at people. Like, I'm just like, whoa. And after, I'm like, she says something stupid, like she was cheating, like she was just saying too much. And after I heard from little birdie that she failed 3 classes. So I wrote, that's why I was like, I'm stupid, but you failed 3 classes. Sorry. I said, I'm stupid, but you failed 3 classes. Make it make sense. Okay? After I said that, deep it. After I said that comment under the post, my comment got deleted. Of me saying that. I'm like, why this comment got deleted? And after Tutu just came together. I'm like, well, Christina, you're bored, but I said that. Like, I'm like, you made this page come, now it's come together. Why is this page coming at me? And why did my comment get deleted? This comment, what I just said was golden. Okay? What I said right there was golden. A page will want to keep that. I'm not even trying to be mixed, but a page want to keep that for mixed. I'm just saying. That comment got deleted. And after when I said, LOL, Christina, this is you. Like, Tutu, that whole post where all the comments were got deleted. Like, everything got deleted. So I'm like, yo, this is this girl. Like, she has time. Like, she has time. Like, I had no involvement. All I did was post a snap and I came to visit them. So I don't even understand why I was catching so much heat, as in I was getting called fat bitch and da-da and this and that. I'm like, yo, it's not my fault. Like, I didn't do nothing. So after another, like, let's say a minute, like, let's say even 2 minutes, I hear bing. I check my phone. I see him in a group chat. So I'm in a group chat with Christina, Madeline, Patricia, and 2 other girls. But we know these 2 other girls, but them 2 other girls were not involved, as in, it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't, like, why are they there? Like, it wasn't making sense at all. Like, I'm just like, oh, why did you add them? So I was like, my head was combobulated. Like, fam, I wasn't understanding, like, why did you add them? But anyway, the group chat was made. And she just started off on Vim, fam. The first thing she said in this group chat, she's like, don't effing bring my mom into this shit. And after the girl I told you that who wasn't involved said, clue, I'm gonna put it up there. After she was like, so I didn't see nothing till da 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 da. She just said, oh, you can't defend your own self, so you bring up my grades. But I'm stupid. But okay, she's like, you fat bitch, da 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 da. And she's like, do I have fucking time? And I'm like, oh my god, you're hurting my feelings. I'm gonna cry and tell my dad. I won't be sarcastic. Like, fam, I already knew all the time. I don't do the internet stuff. I honestly don't. She just kept going. And she's like, I ain't gonna stop. I'm just like, she ain't gonna stop eating. Damn pig, right? She said to me. I said, hello, I'm gonna eat you. Don't worry. I'm gonna eat you. No holla. I'm gonna eat you. Like, that fat joke wasn't hurting me. It wasn't hurting. I don't think she understands it wasn't hurting, but the disrespect, I'm like, nah. You can talk. You can keep talking like you're untouchable. I'm like, we will see who's untouchable. The African side of me. We gonna see who's bad. You think you're bad? We'll see. Yeah, she was like, Ashley, I don't give a fuck about you. I said, I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a heck. I don't give a heck. I don't give a I don't care. And after she like, go run, you need it. Ashley, who said we will talk face to face. I was like, oh, well, come and run with me. I was like, come and run with me. I was like, I leave it. She's like, oh, I'm gonna tie some chicken around my waist and you'll run for it. I was like, yikes, I'm gonna lose some weight when I'm beating the fuck out of you, right? Fam, it wasn't hurting me. I don't think she understand. Like, it wasn't hurting me. So long after, like, I'm coming to your house. I'm coming to your house. I said, we're gonna fight. She's like, come to my house. I said, come to your house. I said, you know what? Meet me at Driftwood Park. Time, date, address. Meet me at Driftwood Park. She's like, no, why don't you come to my house? I said, no, meet me at Driftwood Park. About it. No, but I didn't understand why she was coming at me like this. Cause, like, fam, I didn't do nothing to you, first of all. But I don't understand why she was really trying to come at me. Because I don't understand. Because she was the same person who called me when the beef. So what do you thought was going to happen between you and me? You called me when we had beef. You know who I was with. So you really want to test me? Okay, let's come. Like, it's not a problem. Like, I knew where you stay. First of all, in my head, I was like, it's not hard to find you. Like, it's not hard to find you. I don't think you understand where I knew where you lived. I knew what school you went. I knew who you hang with. I knew what summer school you went. I knew you were a mom work fam. It wasn't hard to find you. And that's what was going through my mind back then. Like, it wasn't hard to find you. So it wasn't like I was stressed like I wasn't gonna see this girl. I'm gonna see this girl for sure, no doubt. For sure, like, you and me are gonna see. I wasn't even impressed. I was like mad. I was confused in a way. I was like, what did I do to her though? Like, you know, jealousy but envy in a way, because me and Madeline and Patricia were very close. Like, we were very close. So the thing with her, I feel like because she loved off Madeline. I'm just gonna say it. She loved off Madeline. Like, she pleased Madeline. So that, like, she didn't say nothing to them because she knew if she said nothing, they would have been her friend. Cause I was in Brampton, so I was like, yeah, in this point I was the scapegoat. I was just her punching back because she didn't have a chance to go tell them, because she knew that if she said something to them, they would have been her friend, and she really wanted them to be her friend. Like 2-3 days after, I'm going to Madeline's house, so I'm taking the bus. Right, I got off the 84. Whoever knows the 84, right? To take the 36. Guys, yeah, when I got off the 84, crossing the road, see somebody. I said, you know that, like, when you see somebody, like, who's that? Like, fam, I swear to God, at that day, I seen her. Like, I seen her right there, going, like, basically, she was waiting for, I think, 36. She was 2 other girls. Fam, I seen her. I'm just by myself. I seen her. I said, what? Fam, I'm going over there. You're stupid, for God. If I can tell you what's in my mind, like, you know when somebody said they had the angel and the devil, somebody telling no, somebody telling you, fam, if I can tell you who I had in my head, I'm either in my head from a different life. I'm telling you, I had Dutch on this side and Abra on this one. Dutch is telling me
retaliation is a must when I back my up, there's no remorse.
And then Abra's like,
I just see something. Should've never been in bitch and I would've seen you with a peanut.
That was the 2 people. I just knew for sure something was happening. What? I'm gonna allow you? I went up to her, I'm like, so what were you saying? Like, basically, I said energy was different. You think I was talking to a different person. You thought I was talking to a different person. Honest to God, in my mom's life, you thought I was talking. And she's like, from? I just remember her whining. I'm like, yeah, you do to her, but what were you saying? Like, say it to my face, basically. So I'm like, no, like, look, we're gonna fight. For some lady, you know those, like, those black power people, like young ladies shouldn't be fighting, we're black woman. Yeah, I understand where sis was coming from, but this one right here, she needs to get beaten. I swear to God, she needs to get beaten. No, cause you can talk to me like that and think there's no consequence, huh? Do you think there's nothing gonna happen to you? Who do you think I am? No, I don't understand. I don't understand. You think I was gonna allow you? You think I was just gonna keep quiet? Like, fine, when I said different kind of energy, this wasn't the person who was talking to me like this. Like, Ashley, I was so angry and you was I'm just like, huh? She's like, you always said that I told my mom everything. Fam, all I just said, you said you told your mom everything. That's all I said. Nobody disrespect your mom. Nobody said nothing wrong. Like even before that, this page was coming at me and you made a page like, do better. Like, do better. In my head, I'm just like, I wasn't gonna fight her. I was gonna beat her. Like, I don't think you can understand the way in my head, like, I didn't like the disrespect. I didn't like the fact that you came at me like I did something to you. Like, I didn't do shit. I didn't do nothing to you. But in my head, I'm like, you're gonna have to learn. Like, people who don't hear must feel. I don't think you understand. Like, I'm gonna come to your house. So then after, I think her friend got her on the bus, right? And after, I don't know, they cut, and after that, I think the lady was talking to me still, like, I'm like, honestly, guys, in all honesty, I didn't even want to fight her. Like, I knew she wasn't about it, like when beef happened, you called me, so I knew you weren't about it like that. So then after, I went to Madeline's house, and I told Madeline what's happened. I said, no, Madeline, I'm gonna beat her. I'm gonna beat her. I'm going to beat her. So when I was at Madeline's house, after, you know what she did? Check Snap, and she said 6 question mark. Huh? No, I don't think you guys understand. That's where everything I just seen red. Basically dared me. Like, how dare you dare me? How dare you?
You dare me? How dare you dare me? Can you dare me? Can you dare me? This should be your last one.
You're doing 6 no, then you're telling me you really want to fight. You really want to smoke. Like, I don't think she understands. She wasn't counting her blessings that I was giving to her. I don't know where, this is where it got blurry. I don't know how, but somehow Patricia came, and Patricia was Jay, another girl. I'm not gonna say name, but Jay, right? And after, I don't know how I met them. I don't know how, but Madeline couldn't come. I think she was watching her siblings or her nephew Denise, right? After, so me, Patricia, and Jay, and after somehow my other friend I know, we seen Atta. I'm just gonna say Atta, even though people know who that is. Atta, we seen Atta, right? After that, they're like, where you going? I told Atta I'm gonna go beat her up. So Atta forward, so it was me, Atta, Patricia, and Jay. So it was like 4 of us. So we went to her house, like, right? I was knocking, like, honestly, I was knocking for days. No, like, I was sitting there for like at least 20-30 minutes. I was knocking there for days, knocking. And after I had my phone, right, so she recorded me. And after, I was like, since this girl loves the internet so much, since she wants to tell people her business and I had her internet. So you know what I did? The video of me knocking on her door, telling her to come outside. And I added her. I said, come outside, This internet stuff will get you hurt. Like, I wasn't like, you did 6 question mark? Are you serious? No, like, are you serious? That's what really cheesed me the most. That's of all the stuff she said, that's what cheesed me the most. Why would you do that? Like, you really did to yourself at this point. So let me get back. So it was 4 of us at her house, like basically in front of her house. I'm knocking, fam. Nobody's opened the door. So then after we were there for a hot minute. So then after Patricia and Jay left, so me and Atta stayed there a little while. We were knocking. I'm like, no, I'm gonna beat her today. Like, I don't think I understand why I had like my whole body. I was like, it wasn't like I was gonna fight her. I was gonna. This is back then. I was gonna beat her. I don't think you understand. I was gonna beat her. I was like, she stole something from me. Like, I was gonna beat her. Not we weren't gonna fight. I was gonna beat her. Like, Cause I'm like, no, you're not gonna disrespect me. Like, me and Atta was like, yo fam, she's not, I guess you're not home or she's not coming out. Yeah, so me and Atta were like, okay fine, we're gonna cut. We're gonna leave. And when I said I turned my head this way, fam, honestly, when I turned my head, I seen her mom and her aunt. Like her mom and aunt just came out of nowhere. And when I turned my head to the door, guess who came out? Guess who came out? No, like, guess who came out? Look at this cat in this hat. Like, guess who came out? But she didn't come up by herself. She didn't come up by herself. She came up with two other girls that I knew. I'm gonna smile. No, cause they knew it was funny. Cause I'm like, ah, you guys are in. No, guys, it was funny. It was so funny because they were even about. I was like, you two guys are in there. I didn't know. I was shocked too. Like, I was shocked. I was like, you guys are in there. So I see. I'm not gonna say no. I see. I'm just gonna say their name starts with S. So I'm just gonna say sweet and sour. I see sweet and sour there, right? I'm like, they're just there smiling at me, but they're also like shocked too. Sis came out with her head wrapped, ready to, like, you think she was on it. But fam, she didn't even come at me until her mom came and she was behind her mom. Fam, I'm not a disrespectful person. Like, I don't want to touch nobody's mom. Like, I don't want to beat somebody in front of their mom. Honestly, like, I just feel like it's so disrespectful. Like, that's so I don't like, especially with parents and like, I don't want to beat somebody in front of their mom. I don't know if it's just me, but I found her very disrespectful. Like that. And she's like, oh, you did? Like, she would just start arguing. When she had her mom, she thought she was on top of the world. I'm like, I was just in shock at the problem. Like, I'm just looking at them like, yo, are you seeing this right now? Cause when I said, when her mom came, like, fam, her mom was like down, so I seen her mom like not too far, so I looked there. And that's when I see her open her door. So I'm just like at both sides, like, walk, guys. Like, I'm just like, wow, so you called your mom. Big girl like you, but you're saying 6'6", question mark. Okay. Her aunt was nice. I like the aunt. She was trying to like, what happened? Like, I like the aunt. She was a nice lady. Hope she's doing well. She was really trying to solve it and everything. Like, I was like, you know what, at this point? I'm like, you know what? I'm going to warn you to warn your daughter. Because at this point, I was like, tell your daughter. I said this to mom. I said, tell your daughter if she has something to say, if she sneaked this. I'm not an idiot. I don't care. Don't sneak this at me. If there's smoke, then it's smoke. If it's up, then it's up. Like, I don't understand people. Like, what? Don't sneak this. Tell your daughter if she says something about me, anything, I'm coming back. I told mom that. I said, I'm coming back. I said, I'm coming if you, I told her. Because she would know she shouldn't talk to people like that. Like, huh? And then at the end of the day, I still didn't understand why am I beefing this girl. Like, at the end of the day, I was still confused. Like, I don't understand why I was beefing that girl. So I'm like, she kept saying, oh, but you said I tell you my mom everything. But you do tell your mom everything. You told your mom called Marilyn or Madeline, whatever, I forget her name. And that's all they said. And she was trying to use that as a justify what she basically did of me saying that I said that you tell your mom everything. So she thought that was a justified way of her calling me fat, and made the group chat and made the fake page. And it doesn't make sense because like this whole situation, looking back, like she was upset. Yeah, she was hurt. Like she was deeply hurt, but the hurt wasn't with me. She didn't have the guts to go tell them girls what they did hurt her, or even try, because she wanted to be their friend so badly that she came and messed with me, the wrong person. I understand. Until this day, I never understand. But it is what it is. Honestly, it's no bad blood here. It was just funny. It was just a life experience. I just wanted to say this story because it's a very funny story to me. Like, even to this day, guys, people will ask me, well, do you still talk to da-da-da-da? Do you still talk to this? I'm like, fam, it is what it is. We're all different people. I think everybody learned from their lesson. I think we all knew what we did was wrong to each other. This is all how I felt back then, so it's not how I'm feeling now. So I forgive everybody. I forgive what everybody did. I forgive who was quiet. I forgive all of that. You know what? It is what it is. I ain't gonna hold nobody to it. It is what it is. And that's at the end. that concludes my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was your girl, A to the K, K to the A, K Ashley or Ashley K. That's on that. And I'm out. Deuces.